GameFront!
Update!
GameFront!
Update!
GameFront update. Unfortunately, James, they can't actually see your little movements because we have a graphic that goes over the GameFront update.
Have I been dancing this whole time for nothing?
For nothing. I mean, you can do it again. Do you want to do it again?
Update!
There you go. Just so that people could see what James was doing there. Hey guys, GameFront update time. So James, let's start this GameFront update off with an announcement that you've been chomping at the bit to tell everyone about.
Yeah, it has been difficult, but we have now got a brand new Minecraft server. So here's the story. We have our companies have merged and we're working together. We are also now family with the Escapist, which are wonderful people. And the Escapist has had a Minecraft server for a while. That was pretty big. And what we've done is we've kind of merged our server with their server, but we've used some plugins. So what we have going on right now is a warping plugin. So people can click on a sign and they can make their way to the GameFront server. Like that. Or you could right now, for the limited time being, while people are getting used to the server, you can do /warp space GameFront, and that should bring you there too.
Or vice versa, you could work from the GameFront server to the Escapist server. Is that correct?
Yeah, I assume you can. I don't know for sure. This server went up yesterday. It's already got a lot of people back in there, and it's growing. So when you spawn into the server, you're first in a brand new world that is created just for the newest patches. That way you can explore all the different biomes. We're not 100% sure that these old servers have all the biomes because it was made before the most recent patches.
Cool. That sounds exciting. So is the Minecraft show going to start using that server now?
Yeah, it's I would say at the end of the month the other server is going to close. It had a lot of problems. We were having a lot of bugs and things since the new patch. There is still a rare occasion that the server will crash with that same bug because we're running Minecraft in there, but it is, I haven't seen it yet. I've heard one person say it happened once, which it used to happen like every day 4 or 5 times on the other server, if not more.
Cool. Sounds pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Well, that's it. Was there something else I said I was going to say?
No, I was just wondering if there are any other little things about it. But anyway, let's move on. If that's all for the Minecraft show. Yeah,
are you're going to put up that IP address?
Yeah, I'm sure it's been flashing up and down.
Cool.
Throughout your little spiel.
Great.
But yeah, so let's talk about what's going on the channel. You may have noticed I've been kind of absent from the GameFront walkthrough scene. And the reason for that is because I got Final Fantasy.
Super lazy.
What?
Super lazy.
What'd you just say? Are you calling me lazy?
Nothing. No.
I'm
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just was wondering because I see that I put up a bunch of videos, but I get nothing from Mitch.
Yeah. Well, anyway, the reason for my laziness has been that I've been playing Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns. It's a very long game. I'm allowed to say that, right? I'm not breaking an NDA by saying it's a long game. You guys pretty much expect that. And yeah, I can't really talk about it. The embargo is next Tuesday. So once that embargo breaks, I'll be able to put up some videos. I'm not going to do a full walkthrough for it. Let me just tell you right out the front. Yeah, it's just there's too much coming up in late February and early March, and I can't be tied up for the next 3 months doing a walkthrough for Lightning Returns, especially when I've already pretty much beaten it.
Yeah, I can't think of anything coming out in March.
Really? You can't think of anything?
Nah, nothing that we'd cover.
Well, James, you do know that Dark Souls 2 comes out in March, right?
Oh my god! Yes, I did. I can't lie.
Okay.
I've been looking at the calendar every day, waiting.
Yeah, and I mean that's not it. Like everything's coming out in March.
Titanfall comes out the same day as Dark Souls 2.
So
that's tough.
What are we gonna do? Are we gonna do rock paper scissors? Who gets Titanfall? Who gets Dark Souls?
Well, I mean, I guess we haven't really solidly decided this, but my assumption would be that I'm gonna take both, and you're gonna continue being lazy.
No, no, that's
No?
that's an incorrect assumption.
No, my real
Well, you know
assumption
what
is
happens
that
when you assume, James.
I find out the cold hard truth.
You get a
From
backhanded
Mitch.
slap across the face.
Yeah, no, I'm assuming that you're going to do the walkthrough of Dark Souls 2 first, and then once you're completed with that, I'm going to begin an expert walkthrough so that people can see how to efficiently beat the game with
Experter.
masterful skill.
Right. So yeah, I think that is going to be our plan for Dark Souls 2. A couple people have asked me on my Twitch streams, but I think the plan is going to be basically what we did for Dark Souls 1. I'm going to do the first walkthrough. James is going to do his own walkthrough afterwards. We don't want to flood the channel with just Dark Souls when it first comes out, so we're going to take it one step at a time.
I mean, we played Dark Souls for a good 2 years. I'm sure that we'll have plenty of time.
And then we played Demon Souls also.
Again, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm sure there will be plenty of Dark Souls 2 coverage once it comes out. And then there's also, Watch Dogs comes out in March, I believe.
Does it really? I actually had almost forgotten about that. I was so excited about it that I was upset when they canceled it being a release title.
Yeah. Well, they delayed it. They didn't really cancel it, but yeah.
Well, did it come out as a release title with the consoles?
It's just a really awkward way of saying it, James.
You know, I'm not the most normal guy. I say things a little weird, but they're true.
And then also, it's going to be South Park: The Stick of Truth.
Oh, I definitely want to play that stupid game.
There's going to be Thief, which comes out the end of February. I think that's probably going to be my next project.
Yeah, I feel like, honestly, you got to take that one. I'll play it for fun later, but I'm not going to be judged on that.
Uh-huh. And then a game called Jazzpunk comes out tomorrow, which I'll probably do a little first look for. It's a really weird game. Really, really weird game. Like, it's probably the weirdest game I've ever played.
Really?
Yeah.
What's it like?
It's beyond explanation, really. Basically,
is it a side scroller?
No, it's a first person adventure game, and you're like this weird robot, or everyone's like this weird robot thing. You have missions, like you're part of a espionage agency, and you're supposed to do these little espionage missions, but the object of the game is actually very simple. You can just rush through the missions really quickly, but the beauty of the game is exploring everything else. Pretty much everything in the game is interactable, and everything you interact with has a really, really strange reaction when you interact with it.
Really?
So it's interesting, and look forward to tomorrow when I put out a video for it. But yeah, and then I'm going to be reviewing Lightning Returns, so check out on Tuesday the gamefront.com website. I'll have a full review for Lightning Returns. You can I'll finally be able to tell you all how I feel about that game, and yeah, look forward to that.
Cool, that's exciting.
Yeah. Anything else, James?
Well, I guess to me it doesn't matter that much, but you want to bring up the changes made in Sonic? Can you show a picture of that? Is that allowed?
Yeah. I mean, I don't see why
it's
not.
Public information, right?
Yeah,
You're not getting insider stuff.
No, we can get a pic slipped in our pocket. Yeah, they came out with the new character designs for Sonic Boom, which is the upcoming Sonic game. It's also the upcoming TV series that's going to air on Cartoon Network. And
I don't know if it's a great idea to just get character designs for a TV show and try to make a TV show video game. I think Sonic kind of was doing fine.
Really? You think Sonic was doing fine? Have you played any of the Sonic games?
No, I thought he finished all of his escapades with Dr. Eggman and was okay and happily ever after he lived.
Well, actually, you know, here's the thing about Sonic. The last two Sonic games have been okay. Sonic Generations was great. I really think that they were on to something with Sonic Generations. I really wish they kept on that thing with Sonic Generations. Then they decided to scrap that whole thing, and they went on to Sonic Lost World, which had potential. I think it was kind of ruined by some poor level design, but there were some great ideas in Sonic Lost World. And now they're scrapping everything again for this new Sonic Boom game, and it's actually not going to be developed by Sonic Team. It's being developed by, I think, a Western development group, and I've heard that several of the designers on the new team were once part of Naughty Dog. So,
ooh,
yeah,
well,
right?
I'll suspend my judgment then.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's not going to say that this is going to be the next Uncharted, but, you know, it's a good sign, I think.
If you cut that just right, what you would have said is, this is going to be the next Uncharted.
It's not.
You're lucky you're editing it, or I'd put those words in your mouth.
But yeah, so I'm cautiously optimistic about the new Sonic game, and I'm looking forward to checking out the TV series.
Cool.
Oh,
awesome.
And Knuckles looks absolutely jacked. That's why I was laughing when he first brought up the.
He looks like he's been working out.
Yeah, he's taking some of the knuckle muscle milk.
Knuckle muscle milk.
Yep, the knuckle muscle milk. So yeah, anything else? Should we end this?
That's it. Let's end it.
Let's end it. Send us home, James.
Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like,
comment,
and subscribe.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.